SFE for trumpet. PNF, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation for trumpet. That's all there is. That's one complete exercise. That took, what, 7 seconds? Here we go. I'll do another one. About 10 seconds. Guys, if you're not going to do kettlebell, the next best thing, these are fabulous. I have every single one of my athletes doing them. Strength, flexibility, and endurance. All in one exercise. Anyway, we'll talk about it. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. SFE, we'll talk about that. And, yeah, let me honk a little bit. First notes of the day. Feels good. Feels better now. Effortless, guys. Effortless. SFE. Strength, flexibility, and endurance. For $10, you can have it today. Contact me by email. You'll have the book today. I've talked about this before, and I've been pushing it for a long time. Now, all of these exercises designed by myself, okay, specifically for trumpet players and athletes, and for everybody. I also have a book, the exact same thing. Balance, where is it? Balance, Strength, and Mobility for Seniors, one of which I am. Guys, these are some of the best things you can do. Give them to your parents. Give them to your kids. It's going to help the kid make the Little League team. It's going to change your parents' life. Guys, strength, flexibility, based on proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. PNF, proper use of tension to create strength, flexibility, and endurance in any muscle. Okay? Let me show you how this works. Okay? Don't do this. Follow it first. Now, I am pressing one thumb to the other to see if I can get it down to my forearm. Okay? At some point, which is right about there, okay? Look closely at that difference. See that difference? That's as far as I go. That muscle right there is telling me, stop. This hurts. You can't go any farther. So what am I going to do? I am going to use tension. I'm going to tense up that one muscle and one muscle only for 10 seconds. I let it go, and I will have more flexibility than when I started. All right? Now, I'm going to press against it, and it's not going to be pain like intense pain. It'll feel like it's cramping up a little bit. Okay? Guys, this is all PNF I've been giving you for the last 10 years. This is all SFE. All right? Now, watch this as far as it goes. That's about as far as it goes. Okay? Now, I'm going to tighten them up. I'm just pressing the thumb against the other, and it is cramping up, sort of, in a way, that one muscle that I told you. Okay? About 10 seconds. Okay? Then I'm going to push it down. And look, in 10 seconds, I just touched the forearm. What did I do in 10 seconds? Gave that one muscle, by proper use of tension, strength, flexibility. You saw the flexibility and endurance. That's what I'm doing with my chops every day. Okay? That's what I do with kettlebell every day. Guys, if you don't want to do kettlebell, don't do it. Get the SFE. It's all silly little stickmen diagrams. It's 39 exercises. Okay. The trash truck just went by. I wonder if they picked up my trash. Lost my train of thought. Squirrel. Anyway, SFE, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. All the kettlebell does is taking PNF to the max. It's like putting a weight on a PNF. It's the exact same thing. Okay? Now, you don't need super strength. You don't need superhuman strength to play triple C's. You don't. Some of the greatest trumpet players that ever lived, Maurice Andre, Harry James, Maynard Ferguson, were physical wrecks. But they knew how to compress. That is what I'm trying to get to you. The hyperradiation, they just did that naturally. You and I, that is the missing piece. We don't compress like Lynn Nicholson. That's all. That's all. Once we learn to compress, trust me, we can do anything Lynn Nicholson does. Okay? The way you compress, relax the corners, thick tongue, little air. Okay? But you're doing it using proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. One of the greatest athletes that ever came down the pike was one of my favorite basketball players, Allen Iverson. He was barely 6 feet tall. When he came into the NBA, guys, he weighed 145 pounds. And he was jumping over people's head. He created more strength within that tiny little frame. There was no muscle on him. There was no fat on him. He just knew how to compress. Bruce Lee, the greatest trumpet player that never played the trumpet, could compress better than anybody on the planet. Had superhuman strength. He was using PNF. That's what he was using. Guys, now we have exercises, these 39 exercises. You have to read the directions. So the first time through, it's going to, okay, wait a minute. Now my right arm is going this way, and I'm breathing in when I do this. You got to figure it out. It might take you 3-4 days to go through all 39 of them. Do about 10 or 15 the first day. Then you'll know them the second day, and you start with 16, and you go to do another 20. Before you know it, you got it. You just read them through, and then you keep the book in front of you while you're doing it, and you just turn the pages, and you keep on doing those exercises. Guys, first of all, you'll never feel better in your life. Every single muscle group in the body will be exercised in 12 to 15 minutes. You do it in the morning, you do it in the night. You follow a decent diet, you'll be shredded, and you will add note after note after note to your trumpet playing. SFE, strength, flexibility, endurance, using PNF, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. And the world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. Love you all.